Well, it looks like we still are having diaper rash problems, so let's get into it. Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm a mom of two and under, and today we're going to be talking about some other remedies that I have found since the last time I posted, which we linked here in the cards, my other video on diaper rash. But my younger daughter has pretty consistently had diaper rash for quite a long time, and we cannot seem to get rid of it. So we finally have. By the way, similar to last time when I recorded my last one, she's been clear for about a week this time too. But I'm going to go over some of the things that we've done differently in the last couple of months since I last posted. And a huge shout out to my younger sister. She will probably not be watching this because she is neither a mom nor a parent, but shout out to her. She was the one that came up with a couple of these things in conjunction with my mom the last time we visited my family. So here we go. These first two were major players or have been major players in helping us to get this diaper rash gone, finally. The first one I will mention is coconut oil. So coconut oil is a antifungal and antibacterial, natural antifungal and antibacterial. And so if you're worried about some kind of infection and nothing is really clearing it up, coconut oil helped us a lot. When my daughter had gone to the doctor twice for diaper rash and it still wasn't getting cleared up with the creams that had been given to us. And so the coconut oil gave me some peace of mind and allowed me to know that things were not infected, because part of the problem with putting creams on is it could be yeast or it could be some kind of bacteria. So yeast is fungal, bacteria is something else entirely, obviously. You have to kind of pick most of the time for creams whether you're going to treat the fungal or the bacterial. And sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a fungal or a bacterial situation. So coconut oil covers both bases. Of course, talk to your doctor about it first, but we have found that has really helped. It acted a little bit as a barrier like oil. It wasn't a barrier cream because it was definitely oil-like, but this one was suggested by my mom and seconded by my sister because my sister has really sensitive skin and has eczema, and so she uses all sorts of remedies, but she was like, that would actually probably be very good for her. And I said, okay, we're doing it. I'm trying anything at this point. She's had it for like 5 months. So the next thing we did was, or the next thing that this one my sister suggested was oatmeal baths. We use the Aveeno baby bath soak. That has been a life changer. It has been so good to my girls' skin. It is much better for, or it was much better for their skin than the baking soda baths that I was doing for my daughter, that my older daughter was getting into and drying out her skin for. And no, the oatmeal baths do much better as far as like making sure their skin isn't dry. It does still mess with their hair, so I don't recommend washing their hair with the oatmeal bath soak water, because my older daughter, who always gets in the bath whenever my younger daughter is in a bath, unless we physically block her, her hair started to get a little matted whenever I didn't wash it with clean water, like fresh from the tap or something like that. And I couldn't figure out why her hair was starting to get matted. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wash it with super clean water or like with tap water instead of the bath water. And then we'll see what happens. And sure enough, I did have to double wash it, but sure enough, her hair is much better now, much less matted. And I am grateful that the bath soak helped with my daughter's diaper rash, but it did not help the hair situation. All right, these other two are like pretty simple, and I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but I guess I was just so certain because we've been using these brands since my daughter was born. So why would I change brands of diaper or diaper cream? So that's what I did. Finally, we had diapers that we had gotten for actually my older daughter a couple years ago that we left at my mother-in-law's. And when we went to go visit her, we had specifically planned to use those diapers for my younger daughter, and her diaper rash immediately started to get better. And I wasn't sure, I'm still not sure if it was partially because of the humidity, because they live in a more humid area than we do, but her diaper rash for the most part was doing so much better at my in-laws than it did here at home. Changing the diaper brand, we decided to change, it was like a generic brand of some kind. It might have been like Up and Up or something. I really don't remember what brand it was because we had gotten them so many years ago. We had those ones, and since she did so much better, I switched her from Pampers to Huggies. I feel like she's been doing a whole lot better, but maybe that's because I changed her diaper cream as well. So I am not sure if she's also, I feel like she's almost certainly allergic to Pampers, but I felt like she might have a sensitivity to Destin diaper cream as well, which I don't really know what's going on. I feel like my older one had a sensitivity to like the A&D diaper cream, like the cheaper, like almost generic, not quite generic, but like the generally cheaper brand than Destin. So I just automatically use Destin on my younger daughter. Well, I changed to Aquifer because the pediatrician was like, a lot of people are finding that people with sensitive skin, Aquifer is great for it. It's very clean and all of that. So I ended up, when I was looking for like the petroleum jelly version, I ended up seeing the extra strength diaper cream, and the extra strength diaper cream cleared her up immediately. It was crazy. We have gone through almost a whole tube. At this point, we've been using it as her barrier cream just to like keep her good to go. But I do have the petroleum jelly version, and that one I will be using pretty soon because I do think that it's important to have some kind of barrier cream, and probably not extra strength diaper cream because that's expensive. So we'll be using this one over here. The only reason why I didn't use Aquifer at the beginning was because I used to nanny a little girl before I had my kids, and I just never felt like Aquifer really did anything for her. She also had sensitive skin and had a little bit of diaper rash sometimes, not very often, but she did sometimes while I was nannying her for the few months that I was nannying her before I was too pregnant to be able to keep up with her. I just didn't feel like it made much of a difference, but it seems to be making a difference for my younger daughter. So maybe I just wasn't consistent enough or something. I don't really know what it was, but there's that side story there. Number 5 is something I actually haven't tried myself, but I've heard raving reviews for, and that would be browned flour. And it's super easy, super simple. So you sift all-purpose flour into a pan and saute it basically. You just brown it until it's like this sandy color. And then you sift it again and put this fine powder on the diaper rash area, and it supposedly really helps. You do have to make sure to clean it all off, like brush it all off before you close up the diaper and stuff. So I've heard great things about it. It could be something worth a try. There are a lot of people I've seen who are like, nothing helps except this. So I was like, if I ever am having issues again, I will definitely do browned flour, and then I will change her diaper brand again, because holy cow, I am so shocked that I hadn't done some of these things before. Make sure to like the video and share it with someone who might be having issues with diaper rash with their baby, and subscribe. We are a channel all about motherhood and parenting, and we would love to have you in our community. We support each other and uplift each other as we are trying our best to be mothers and parents, because it can be tough sometimes. If you thought of something that you typically do to remedy diaper rash and it's not in here, some of the more obvious ones I have in this video that I've referenced a couple of times. This is my other diaper rash video, and I have like 15 different tips on making your baby's diaper rash go away. So I will see you there.